Hi, my name is Morris, the Crochet Master, and welcome to our YouTube channel. This is Knowing My Hairstyle. Yes, this channel is going to help you. Like before you do any hairstyle, you just have to know an idea about that kind of hairstyle that you're going to do. So this time around, I'm going to take you through the dreadlocks, and it is going to be the artificial dreadlocks. But before we do that, I would like you to make it a point by clicking on that red button, ring the bell, so that you always be the first person to watch this video that I'm going to be uploading for you. So it is going to be like all hairstyles that you need. I'll always come here and give you ideas about them before, and yes, you have to know something before you do it. So for those ones who are doing the extended dreadlocks, and that is the artificial dreadlocks, the one that are temporary, what you need to know, it can be done to those with natural hair and straight relaxed hair. So I guess for that one, we're all happy that our hair can do the temporary dreadlocks. But the things you need to know yourself, like before you go to the salon, or the things that you're going to, like you need to know after, even when you're done with your dreadlocks, because I might be talking to somebody there who is already having the temporary dreadlocks. So number one, that make sure the locks is equivalent to the hair extension that you're having. I'm going to explain this widely because it is something that is making our hair to break mostly in front. So when you see that the extension is very big, that means even the locking from down is also supposed to be big. So if the extension is small, that means even the lock down is also supposed to be small. So the mistake that we always do is when you find the locking down is small and someone brings a big extension and add it on. So that is very wrong, and it will also lead to the breakage of your hairline. So we should always try to avoid that. And then another thing, we need to make sure that at least we do colors that are matching with our hair. Like mostly those ones who are going to stay with this hair for a long period of time. Let's say it can be a year. Yes, a year is very fine, but so you have to choose like a color that is also blending with your natural hair or the straight relaxed hair. That one can be for us here, we always plait the off black and black because that is how the color of our hair looks like. So I always try to advise those ones who want to do this hair and it stays for long. You just have to blend it with your color. Why am I saying that? It is because sometimes when it grows and you get the growth, if you have a different color on top, there is the way it tries to be a mess. Like it doesn't look good when you have black here and this is like maroon. So there is that look it might bring. So if you want to stay with it for a long time, that is what you need to do. And then is another thing, what you need to understand is when to repair the dreadlocks. This is also a mistake that most people, whenever they do dreads, they take a long period of time without doing a repair. And once you take that period of time, remember the growth always comes out. And now when you have the growth and you don't do it repair, somehow somewhere this hair starts tangling each other, like it's trying to look for the space, and you find you no longer even have those partitions that they did at the first place. So if those ones are no longer there, trust me, when they're trying to look for them as that they're repairing, they're breaking your hair. So we should always try to look at our growth until when you see it is too much, please try to like make sure you repair as soon as possible. So someone might ask how long. This is according to the growth of your hair, but I would always advise it should be 2 to 3 months. 3 months is very okay. Your hair grows slowly, you can use the 3 months. But these ones when the hair grows fast, at least you can always repair after 2 months. So I think you get that one. And then another thing is when to style. When to style and how to style. Sometimes we do dreads, like these dreads we do, and you find someone is over styling. Let's say every 3 days, every week, you keep on styling it. That one is also not good, mostly like to the hairline. And have you ever been there when you did the dreads, they were not painful, but when someone styles you, you feel pain? So it means there's that kind of tension that these people also add on when they are repairing, when they are doing the styling. So you should also not try to over style it most of the times. If you want to keep your dreads very neat and nicely to protect your hair, don't over style. At least let the style be there for a week, and then when you remove it, you hold it apart a little bit, and maybe the next time you can do the styling. So that is also a very good thing. Then lastly is knowing the time to comb it out. Yes, this is also very important. Mostly those ones who have artificial dreadlocks, you should always have to know when to comb it out, because it is also very important. Like when you over repair, they keep on repairing, remember they are locking their hair. So by the time they finish a year, at least there, when you try to count the 3 months, you can see the times. So if you add on that and it becomes like 2 years when they are repairing the other growth, trust me, if they keep on repairing the growth, that means they're locking the hair. So you're trying to turn that growth, the one from down, you to become natural. So that's why at least we would advise you lock it, and to the extent where you can always comb it out or remove these dreadlocks. So we should always also mind about the time of removing this. And as I've told you, 1 year is enough to remove these dreads, because at least you would have enjoyed, and trust me, you will always find your hair protected. And that is when it comes to the artificial dreadlocks. So finally, please, at least if it is possible, let the person who plaited you those dreads to be the person to unlock the dreads. That is something that is also very important, because we all have different lockings. So the way I lock is not somebody else is going to lock. So by the time you go to that person, or to come to me when I'm not the one who plaited that dreads, it will be hard for me, and I may find myself cutting off your hair. So we should always mind about the things after plaiting the dreads, and trust me, our hair is going to be protected. My name is Maurice, the crochet master, and please, if you have any question that you need to ask about a certain hairstyle, I would like you to go right in the comment section, add that question. Trust me, I'll come back here trying to give you the ideas, the ones that I know, and maybe still if you have ideas about some other hairstyles, or even on these artificial dreadlocks, you can also share your ideas about this. So for now, I'm gonna be signing out, and I hope this is going to help you before you do the dreadlocks, the artificial dreadlocks. At least you should know this. Yes, it is going to help your hair growth. So let me sign out. May the Lord bless you all.